Hi, I'm Mary Ellen Saganovich, and this is Miracles with Mary Ellen. Today on Miracles, I am going to be talking about the miracle of being present, where the best present you can give yourself is to live in the present moment. Of course, present means now, staying in the now. It is a word that grounds you in the reality of that moment. You are alive, you are breathing, and you are 100% aware of the now. Now, being in the present moment, or the here and the now, means you are mindful of what is happening at that moment. You are not distracted of the past or worried about the future. All of your attention is focused. Okay, let's add a little definition to the word present moment. The word present moment is the only thing where there is no time period. It is the point between the past and the future where everything happens. It is impossible for anything to exist outside the present moment. Everything happens in this now moment. Otherwise, it's past or it's future. Let me give you a little example. I just gave you a definition of the word present moment. That was in the past. In the future, I'm going to give you some self-talk to help you to stay in the present moment. Right now, I am continuing to speak to you about staying in the present. I know, confusing. When you are depressed, you are living in the past. When you're anxious, you're living in the future, or you're worried about the future. Being present-minded will cut down on being depressed because there'll be nothing to be depressed about in this present moment. And you won't be anxious because you won't be worried about the future. Now, this doesn't mean you don't plan for the future. Of course you do. You just stay in this present moment, not being anxious about what's happening in the future. Okay, to live in the moment. Think about the past only in small segments. Focus on the past for a reason, either to relive a really pleasant experience or to see where you went wrong and what you might need to learn from it still. Think about the future in small segments, long enough to plan for it, to make activities and work towards putting that future into action. Strengthen your present moment awareness by stopping during the day. Just stop and do a full body scan. Take a deep breath in and out and think to yourself, okay, now I feel my toes and my ankles and my calves and my knees and my thighs and my hips and my waist and my torso and my shoulders and my neck and my head. And then go back down. Now I feel my head and my neck and my shoulders and my torso and my waist and my hips and my thighs and my knees, my calves, my ankles, and my feet. Do a deep cleansing breath in and let it all out. That's one way you can stay in the present moment. You can also write in a journal. You can do this in the morning and you can do it again in the evening. It doesn't matter what you write. It might be just mindless chatter. And it might, when you're journaling, you might come out with some of the best ideas you have yet for your future plans. This will start your day off on a mindful way, and it will also end your day in a mindful way. Visualize your goals happening. All successful people visualize their goals, and I'm going to be speaking about visualization on Miracles in a couple of Mondays from now. One by one, these goals will add up to reaching your dream. So take some time to stay in this now moment and see yourself achieving stuff. See yourself, I like to see myself meeting Dr. Oz. Okay, hi. So sometimes I even practice it and say, hi, Dr. Oz, how are you doing? I know it might be a little funny, but maybe it'll work, huh? Take advantage of all the natural beauty around you. Take a now moment to walk outside and to see God's beautiful creation or world. Be aware of this wonderful world God created for us. Look up, look down, look behind you, look sideways. Make sure you always look up. You know, when I was teaching a long time ago, I always taught history, and I was doing a history class, and it was going to be on perception. In my closet, as you walked into my room, there was a closet in the corner behind the door, and there was a little space on top of it. Well, I climbed up to that space, and I'm small enough that I got into that space, and I was sitting there as the students walked in. So I watched them walk in and settle down, and they were always really good kids for me. So all of a sudden, I said, "Hi, how you doing?" And they looked up because, see, most people don't look up. And then went on to ask them, "Okay, what is my perception from up here? What am I seeing?" And they were saying the desktops, I couldn't really see their knees because their knees were under their chairs. And I asked them, "Okay, what is their perception?" And we went on to have a class on perception. So when you take a walk or when you drive, be careful because you have to keep your eyes on the road. But when you're walking especially, look up, look down, look sideways. Be aware of the sounds you hear, the smells you smell, and the things you see. At the end of the day, conduct a mindful review of your day. Take a few minutes to review what you accomplished. Note any particularly mindful moments or events. If you gave yourself permission to do a mindful body scan, like I was talking about before, give yourself permission and say, "Hey, I did that today. I'm so proud of myself." And begin a new plan for tomorrow. I like to always write lists down. I'm a big list maker because I'm very organized. And I have a little app on my phone where I'll put down tomorrow. Like today it was Miracles on Monday. And then I'm going to post it everywhere. Then I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to work out. So all the things I have to do are usually on my little list. So begin a new plan for tomorrow. Think back on today. Like I said, give yourself credit for staying present. This will give yourself yet another opportunity to be mindful and enjoy your day and relax through the night. Now, staying present in the now matters because without it, you have a distracted mindset. You actually miss life in real time. Without an awareness of the present, you cannot experience it as it really is. There is always a future to look forward to, and there is always a past to remember. Yet there is only one time you can experience the clarity of every single present moment, and that's right now. Here is your self-talk for staying present. I may dream of the future, and I live in the present. I make sure I am grounded and living today for today. I love being in the present. This is the now that makes everything happen. Once again, your self-talk for staying in the present moment is, I may dream of the future, and I live in the present. I make sure I am grounded and living today for today. I love being in the present. This is the now that makes everything happen. Thank you so much for joining me on Miracles with Mary Ellen. I hope you'll share this video with your friends and family, especially if you learned something from it. Remember, if you stay in the past, you're going to be depressed. And if you're anxious, you're worried about the future. That might help you get through your day. You can contact me through my website at www.askmaryellen.com and follow my posts on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter, where I post all my truths of the day. Listen to Conversations Live Radio News Network as they also carry my truths of the day. I am so blessed and humbled by Cyrus Webb, who carries these for me. My YouTube channel is Ask Mary Ellen, and it really does need some subscribers. So try to subscribe to Ask Mary Ellen on YouTube. And pick up a copy of Truth, Taking Responsibility Unleashes True Healing, or Healing Words, Life Lessons to Inspire. Both really great books. I'll see you next week on Miracles with Mary Ellen, when I will be speaking about the miracle of knowings, or your intuition, because I talk about knowings a lot, and I want to make sure you know what your knowings are. This is Mary Ellen Saganovich, and I will see you later.